What's up guys, my name is Julie and this is the Curated Curvy, where I bring you along for the journey as I attempt to create the curated wardrobe of my dreams with these two hands. And today I have for you all what do I have for you guys? Oh yes, and what I made in the month of March video. Alright, so for the month of March, I believe I completed 8 things, and believe it or not, all 8 things were actually a success, which is pretty wild around these parts. So very excited to show you what I have. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first dress that I have is Simplicity 9702. I actually do have a pattern review of this dress up on my channel. I will link it in the cards above to check it out before you sew the dress, because I feel like there is some very useful information and some insight into the pattern construction that would be beneficial to you. I did it in this gorgeous viscose linen blend that I picked up from Joann's Fabrics. I love the fabric. I have really grown to love the dress. If you watched my pattern review, then you will know that at the end of this, I wasn't too happy with it, wasn't too thrilled with the process and the outcome. But like I said, over time, I've actually really grown to love this dress, and I do enjoy wearing it. Now, actually, before I completed that dress, I had actually attempted to cut it out in this rayon that I picked up, and I didn't have enough fabric for the bottom ruffle and the bottom portion of the sleeve, and so I was a little worried that the dress would come out too short. What I ended up doing was using the scraps and literally piecing together any scrap that I could find to put a very small ruffle on the bottom and a very small sleeve ruffle on the sleeves, and it turned out wonderfully. It is just the perfect light and airy dress to just throw on when you don't want to have any fuss about getting dressed. As we go into the warmer months of the year, I am all about the dresses, and especially about like the loose fitting, easy breezy type dresses, and so that's what this is. Again, this is another Simplicity 9702. This is another make that you have already seen on my channel. This is a vintage pattern. This is Butterick 4928, I believe. I'll obviously put that up on the screen for you. And yeah, I absolutely love this. This was made from a thrifted Ralph Lauren bed sheet that I picked up, and it acts as the perfect cotton poplin. It's really stiff, but it's really light, and as I've washed and worn it, it has gotten a lot more wrinkled, but it's nothing that a little bit of steam can't get out. I have no complaints about this. My only thing in making this was I was a little bit bummed because I wanted a really big oversized shirt, and well, this does fit me in an oversized manner. It's not as exaggerated of an oversized as I was looking for, but ultimately I'm still really happy with this, and I reached for this a lot. Now, because we are going into our spring summer months, for me personally, it's like set season. Your girl loves a good set, so I had to go ahead and make a pair of shorts to go with this. For the shorts, I went with my tried and true Vogue 1871. I love this pattern to pieces. I have made it so many times. If you've seen my everything that I made in the year 2022 video, then you will see that last year I made these shorts a total of 4 times, and this year I am already on pair number 2. So yeah, I really like these shorts. They're just really easy to put together. They have inseam pockets, a nice thick 2-inch waistband, which I like to sew stitches through to give it that shirt effect. It's very simple. I mean, there's not much to the shorts. They can come together at this point. Because I've sewn them so much, I can crack out a pair of these in about an hour and a half, 2 hours if I'm feeling unambitious. So yeah, these obviously go with this for the perfect little matchy set. Now, another thing that you should know about me is your girl is an outfit repeater. If I find something and I like it, I will make it, and I will make it, and I will make it again. So it goes with the Butterick 4928 and the Vogue 1871 shorts. I couldn't get enough of that set, so I went ahead and I whipped up another one. So here we have the 4928 again in this gorgeous, delicious viscose linen from Joann's that I picked up recently. And if you haven't noticed, it is literally the same fabric as this dress that I'm wearing right now. This dress I made about 2 years ago, and this fabric I actually purchased about 3 weeks ago. So it's still in stock in Joann's. Clearly I have a thing for this mustard yellow viscose linen blend. It's my jam, okay? It is a lot more like loose fitting and like drapey, kind of like heavier than the other one, which I like. I feel like even though it's the same pattern, it gives it a completely different look. The construction was literally the same. I didn't change anything about it. And these buttons I actually stole from a jacket or cardigan that I thrifted that I ended up not liking. So if you're going to donate something, look at those buttons before you throw it in the donation bin. You might be able to like take those off and add them to your stash. I'm sure whoever comes, got my sleeve in the coffee. I'm sure whoever comes across that item again may not like it, but you can get those buttons. So anyway, like I said, I took the buttons off of a cardigan that I thrifted that I ended up not really wanting, and it's perfection. Went ahead and made another pair of the 1871 shorts to go along with it. The same spiel, the same construction, and I couldn't be happier with the set. I was really bummed between you and I. Literally after I made these, I love to have candles like all around my house. My son picked up the like lighter and I took it from him immediately and just as an instinct shoved it in my pocket, and I ended up getting lighter fluid on one of the pockets. I've done everything you can imagine to try and get it out, and it might not be coming up as much, but it's like that dark spot right there. Literally the next day after I finished these and I was wearing them, I have OxyCleaned it, I have Goo Goned it, I have vinegared it. I've done everything you can think of, and I've kind of resolved that this is just what it's going to be. But it is such a bummer because literally it happened. I wore these fresh off of the machine the next day and I stained them. So goes life, right? All right, next I have my Vogue jumpsuit mashup. The top is Vogue 91.97 and the bottom is Vogue 92.59, I believe. And I just went ahead, like I said, and attached the top to the bottom to get this really long, fun jumpsuit. I played with the direction of the stripes on the top versus the bottom as it was in the inspiration picture. And I feel some ways about this. So I made this in a rush because I was going on like a little family vacation and I wanted to have it ready by then. And because I was rushing, I did not go through like the necessary fitting and tweaking as I was making it. So I'm one of those people who I don't really do a lot of alterations to the pattern. I like to fit as I go, and then I'll make those changes to the pattern as I'm moving along. This needs some alterations, and it's one of those things where I don't know if it's good enough as is or if I'll actually go back and change it. But the neckline is a little bit too high, and the zipper insertion is an atrocity to humankind. It's bad. It's all sorts of bad. I was rushing and I just wanted to get the zipper in there so that I could get going. I have regrets, but not too many. I actually have worn this a few times since, and I like wearing it. It's really comfortable and light and easy and breezy. And so it's one of those things, like I said, I don't know if I'll go back and fix this or if I will plan another iteration of this and in that version make the necessary changes to get the perfect fit. The last thing that I had to show you, which you have also already seen, is I believe this is Simplicity 9337. This is hacked to the umpteenth power. This is nothing like what the actual pattern looks like. The next time that Simplicity pattern goes on sale, I do plan to buy it and do like a quick little video to show you how I got this from that, because it's quite different. But anyway, this is 9337. This one has a 3/4 like bell sleeve, a lettuce hem along the bottom. It's just the perfect little cute cropped top that I can just throw on with a pair of jeans and a cute pair of slides and be out the door. Alright guys, and that is it for my March makes. If you have stayed this far in the video, thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to smash that like button, as it does help your girl out in these YouTube streets. If you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe, and until next time, stay beautiful, make great things. I'll see you later. Bye.